What's up, YouTube? Might be too loud. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Hey, YouTube. Today, you guys are coming with me to Mount Fuji. Nope. Today, you guys are in for a treat because we're going to Mount Fuji. So today we're going to Mount Fuji. I booked the tour on Klook. I can't remember the name of the company I went with. If I remember, I'll insert it here. It was a nice day. It was about 4 or 5 hours, I think. The coach left at like 8 AM. It took like 2 hours to get to Fuji. And then what they do is they take you around 4 or 5 different popular sites, all the ones you see on TikTok, really. And you get about half an hour at least in each place. Some of them you got like an hour to walk around, explore. There's vendors, there's shops, and so on. But I'm gonna take you around what I did on my Fuji tour. Now, I did go alone because her over there, she went to Disney, as you'll see from her previous vlogs. If you haven't seen her Disney vlogs, click here or here or here and go watch those vlogs. But this is what I did while she was enjoying herself at Disney. Let's go. So the first spot we went to was Oishi Park. Now, I don't want to get this wrong, but Oishi Park, the first spot we went to was Oishi Park, innit? I can't remember why it's called that, but it's Oishi Park, right? And there was a very nice view there of sort of the cornfields, the river, and Mount Fuji, of course, in the background. And then there was also a store, what'd you call it? A souvenir shop where you can get drinks and some food. I think the food is more like ice cream and sandwiches. And you could also buy souvenir knickknacks. Like there was t-shirts, hats, coin purses, stuff, the basics. But it was a really nice place. And I will say this disclaimer, if you're gonna book these tours, they get busy. Oh boy, do they get busy. So I thought I was so I turned up at 8 o'clock to get on a coach. That coach was full. Every seat was full. I'm talking, 45 seats? Full. And it wasn't the only coach. There was 12 coaches in total. And I said, 12 coaches, 45 seats. All these people aren't going to Fuji. They were. I mean, you'll see throughout this vlog, there was minimum 300 people at every site. It's a bit chaos, and for reference, I went at the beginning of December. I think it was the 6th of December, something like that. Yeah, I went beginning of December, and it was pretty busy. But if you're okay with that kind of thing, you'll be fine. But I wasn't expecting it, and it was a bit too much. I had a nice walk around here. It was about 40 minutes. We got to walk around, shop, get a drink. And then they took us on the coach to the next spot, which was the Lawsons. Now, Lawsons is a convenience store, or combini as they call it. Nice, it's just a nice view. It's on the side of I wouldn't say a highway or a motorway. It's in the middle of nowhere, really. And it's just Fuji popping over the back of a Lawson. It's great for views and pictures and thumbnails and that sort of thing. And especially if you want to get some food. But yeah. Pretty cool place. Then the next spot, we jumped back on the coach and we went to, I'm sorry, this is poor, but I can't remember the name of the village. We went to a village where the water running through the river streams is coming from the ice that melts on Fuji. So it's Fuji water. And the village have a belief that if you drink the water, this Fuji water, you will live an extra 10 years. It adds 10 years onto your life. Now, I couldn't think of anything worse, so I didn't do it. But, many people lined up, as you can see from the clip, many people lined up for ages just to get a sip of the Fuji water. Now, I don't know if it tastes good because I didn't do it, but I guess I'd recommend it because everyone looked happier after they drank Fuji water, so I don't know. Then after seeing everyone line up for Fuji water, I took a walk around. They had a street filled with market stalls that sold all kinds of food. They sold beef. I'm sure there was a kebab stall. There was pancakes. There was all kinds of fish, sushi, ramen. You get it. It was nice. There's also a little stairway you can take to the top of a small shop so that you can see Fuji better and you can get a view of the town. But yeah, a village rather, you can get a view of the village. But yeah, it was nice, it was good. Then we went to the final site, which was the one I wanted the most. To be honest, I wouldn't have minded going here and then just going home. This was the only site I wanted, and of course it was the last one. So the last site is the famous one you probably all have seen, the pagoda. The one with the pagoda right in front of Fuji in the background. It's beautiful, and it is as beautiful as it looks on Instagram or TikTok. It's amazing, and you have to do it. Now, the walk up there is not that good. The walk up there took me about an hour, as you're gonna see here, because you're gonna hear me heavy breathing in about 2 minutes, and I'm showing you the walk so you can see as to why. I don't know how many steps it was, but it took me about 35 minutes of just stairs, just walking upstairs to get there. So clip that in here. Cue. Cool. So now we've done the stairs, and at the top, as you can see, is the famous site. Now, it's not probably what it looks like, because I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute and you'll see all the people, the other 300 people I mentioned earlier, waiting to get a photo. And there's no sort of queue or a line. Everyone is just standing there, bumping in front of, like pushing in front of each other. It was kind of mayhem. I was trying to get a photo myself, and so many other people kept asking me to take a photo for them, and then people were pushing in front of them, and I must have been up there. By the way, at this spot, when we got off the coach, they told us we have 1 hour before the coach leaves. Bear in mind, I just told you it took me 35 minutes to get to the top. I've now got 25 minutes to get my photo and get back down. Obviously, going back down is much quicker than going up, but still. But yeah, it was pretty much chaos at the top. And I mean, look, I still had a brilliant day, as you can see. I was happy. Travel does this to me. I love to travel and see sights, scenery, things, animals. I love it. But a small thing of what ruins that is when they throw 200 other tourists into the same thing. It gets chaotic, but is what it is. Anyway, I got my picture and got down back to the coach just in time. And then at the end of the day, I got off the coach back in Tokyo Station where they picked us up, and my lovely wife was waiting there for me, and we went out into Ikebukuro for a dinner and then went home while she told me about her day in Disney. Yeah. Yeah, and do you want to tell your mum here how temperamental you're being today? This Osmo Pocket has something to tell you, to be honest.
Yeah, it's always a problem, but it behaves a bit with me. You got to get used to it. That's why you got to hold it. She doesn't like you don't hold her enough.
Doesn't, does it?
No, you don't hold her enough to know.
Thanks for coming with me today, guys. I don't have the mic. Thanks for coming with me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you keeping me company.
Catch you in the next one. Bye.
Peace. Are you still here? Awkward. They're still here, Rebecca.
Why don't you show them anime?
Boot them out.
Why don't you show them anime?
Do you guys want to see anime?
It's anime in the whole of Japan.
This is Ikebukuro.
It's 10 floors.
Oh, quick, we have to do our dance.
Ikebukuro.
Bukuro, Ikebukuro. Alright, boot them out.
Alright, bye.